Bank-owned listings are the biggest wave of opportunity ever in the real estate industry. To catch this wave, you need the tools, training, and partnerships to position yourself. Foreclosures are in record numbers. So who's going to help you navigate this new frontier? The answer is LionsGate REO Trainings. LionsGate is a certification and training company that is live and interactive.
Right now, our job is, as an army, to become trained. Because a listing, an REO listing, is much different than a traditional listing. The challenge is right now, the banks need their assets to be sold at the highest and best price in the shortest amount of time. When you're dealing with REOs, it's time equals money. There are going to be more REOs that the bank is responsible for than there ever has in the history of real estate. And you need, in your neighborhood, in your marketplace, to be the expert that your clients turn to.
Most agents think REO business is very similar to a normal listing, and it's not. LionsGate will teach you the difference, how to change your sales approach to the banks, make them happy, make your clients happy, and make a good living in this market.
It's important that an agent be trained and certified. They have to be a specialist, just bottom line. LionsGate certified REO specialists are such that. They are trained, they're not going through the learning curve from, BPOs to reimbursements. They just know what they're doing. Plain and simple, they're experts. I will not deal with anybody else.
LionsGate REO Training gives realtors the tools they need to give the banks what they need, the highest and best price in the shortest amount of time. Time is money. The clock is ticking. LionsGate teaches the nuts and bolts of the REO process. Realtors learn how to conduct the first property inspection, the steps to secure a property, establish occupancy, submit an accurate BPO, how to communicate with the bank, understanding reimbursements, maintaining a high scorecard with the banks.
LionsGate is exactly the training we need as I put together my team of agents to serve my community and score well with the banks.
I spent a year trying to navigate the REO business with virtually no success, and in April I was introduced to LionsGate. By the end of April I had my first 3 listings. By the end of August I had 40 listings.
Banks and asset managers are overwhelmed. They need trained agents now.
There is a wave of REOs coming to the banks, and that requires an army of trained agents. Agents need to know what to do in the first 24, 48 hours to effectively sell their properties for the highest and best price in the shortest amount of time. The number one priority is preserving the bank's assets.
LionsGate is live and interactive with agents.
LionsGate has an exclusive mentoring program that takes you through 5 levels of certification. This will help you not only deal with your one listing, but multiple listings and score high with the banks.
So not only did LionsGate help me get started, get that first listing, but a big piece of what I was sold on was their mentoring program. I was introduced to a more experienced agent. He helped me develop my business, and now I'm in the mentoring program and I'm helping new agents get experience and get their first listing. It's very satisfying.
Would you like someone to actually walk you through the first one, or the second one, or the third one, and make sure that when you scored well, because there is no margin for error anymore. There's too much competition with the agents. Does that make sense? And so now you have to learn how to do it right. You have to know how to deal with evictions, and the cash for keys negotiations are all things that have some nuances that can make you successful or can really cause some problems. The banks are overwhelmed with this new wave of REOs, and they need our help as agents to sell these properties, and it is a service to our communities to assist the banks in this effort.
Join LionsGate REO Training today. Don't let this wave of opportunity in the REO markets pass you by. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.